All right, we have Bill Daley here now to react. Bill is a former FBI investigator. So this person or persons, as Jackie reports, seems to have left behind a number of clues. So, logically that would say that would, make it easier for people in your old line of work to put something together in terms of an investigation. What are they working on right now, do you think?
Yeah, so first of all, this is a treasure trove of forensic information. It's not just the packaging, it's how these devices were created. Right. It's where those components were purchased, were they purchased altogether, separately. Almost the way it doesn't matter. They're going to start to look to find out what is that trail, where does it lead to. Ultimately, there's someone out there who knows this person. They've gone to school with them. They've been an employer. They're downstairs neighbor or somebody they've seen, in the marketplace where they kind of say this person's acting.
Is that often how these things end? Some sort of a tip? I mean, I don't know that anything that was in these packages would give it away, where you'd say so-and-so next door was doing this, but right. You never know, I guess, sometimes.
Well, ultimately, if we look back to the Unabomber incident, it was ultimately Ted Kaczynski's family who, when they saw the manifesto written,
that makes sense,
said, this is Ted. In this case, we're not aware. We don't know. There could have been some other communication or some letters in here or some other writings that this person's trying to profess. Also, we have to be careful when we do these investigations, and the FBI does, and Joint Terrorism Task Force does, is not to put too much of our kind of hat of rationality on this.
Right.
We try to say, he's going after right now, people in the Democratic Party. Well, I mean, that may be true today, but is this the precursor to more coming out against other political leaders or some other design behind it?
That's interesting.
So I think, when you look at it, first of all, the key thing is to find who this person is, stop them from sending anything more out and hurting someone, because this could progress into where these things, are not being caught before they go off, but after.
So you try to stick to what you know as opposed to what you don't know, and don't read into things, don't make assumptions. That seems like, kind of basic police work, but sometimes people forget that when they're looking at these cases from the outside. Now, in terms of what was left behind, there's been a lot of speculation over the last 24 hours or so that this was a quote-unquote amateur. Do you read into it that way? Some people say because the bombs didn't detonate, other reasons, what they actually looked like, and, maybe that doesn't even mean anything, but what do you think?
Yeah, people always throw these kind of terms where the amateur terrorist or an amateur, bomber.
It doesn't even matter.
Well, what does it really matter if they're killing people?
Of course not.
Does that make them professional? I
right.
mean, so the question really kind of begs is that where did this person get that tradecraft, and whether they got it from reading books or got it online, that will be some other clues as to how these devices were created.
You find that's easier to do, by the way, now than it ever has been before, to kind of pick up this kind of thing online? Because everybody keeps wondering why this is happening. Again, broader discussion, and our toxic politics come up over and over. But there's also maybe something to do with the fact that, unfortunately, it's easier to kind of look this stuff up than it has been in the past.
It has been. I mean,
anybody.
If you look back, several generations ago, it was Abby Hoffman kind of steal this book and in there, right. Make things from your mother's kitchen, explosive devices. You'd have to go buy the book. You have to read it now. You can click on a couple of search terms, and those things are out there for people to read. Right. So I think those are all kind of clues, whether it's internet, whether it's the forensics left behind, whether it's DNA. I hope and I believe that they're going to move very quickly and find this person.
That's the key. Let's hope you're right about that, because moving quickly is important for obvious reasons. Thank you, Bill. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.